Roll it over, there you go. Hey, we'll spill some on top, it'll be fine. Welcome back to Bed 10, y'all. We are laying the wheat down. Still working, opening this field up. Got one more pass around. We'll be ready to give her a nice angle cut. Got just a little bit hauled off. Things going fairly good. AC still sucks in this thing. Yeah, we got 45 minutes, an hour worth of hot, and so we got some AC now. Expansion valve. It needs an expansion valve. Nobody has one. So make do. Short, sleeveless shirt, thin pants, lots of water. The wheat looks really good. I mean, we got a few little spots of Johnson grass here and there. But I can tell it's yielding well. A lot of deer out here, probably done jumped up half a dozen of them. And I found where the hydraulic hose blew on the sprayer when we were putting fungicide out. We'll get back around that side, I can show you. Oh yeah. Got some cool air now. It's cool. It's not cold, but it's cooler. So, AC's, is what it is, folks. But I sure ain't gonna park this thing for a week until the part comes in. We're gonna roll on it. Whether I get heat stroke or not, we will get it done. See the laid down stuff, that's lodged wheat right there. That's where the fertilizer truck turned. We got too much fertilizer in spots. And so far, we haven't run any deer over. Fingers crossed we keep not running them over. We're cruising along at a nice 3.8. Temperature sitting well. The head seems to be running pretty good. I know the extra little grain grabbers we got on there now, that helps helping it feed. I mean, it's old head, but it does a pretty decent job. It does need a pan kit in it. It's getting some holes in her, but all in all, she works pretty good. Yeah, so we are making the last opening cut. I like to put 4 cuts on the edge, that way I got plenty of room to turn around. We already got up by the trucks opened up good. We'll get this knocked out. Has been a pretty slow morning though. I hauled a load of wheat off in the white dump truck, got to town, and the clutch cable broke on it. But I managed to get to the granary, just floating gears in that big block, in that 5-speed, 2-speed. Got there, tried to change my cable there, didn't have the right tools, limped it on back home. Hauled the baby semi off, got back, got the clutch cable fixed in the white truck. seems to be shifting a lot. You know, clutch seems to be going a lot smoother now, which the last 2 or 3 years it has not been. No, it's probably, that other clutch couple is probably only just 2 years old. That's about as long as I can get out of one in that white truck. About 2 years and they snap. One of them days. Oh yeah, we tried to put a new part on the head too. It's called a seal. It's a big metal plate goes on this side. And it's not the correct one. I mean, it'll bolt up, but my wobble arm hits it on the wobble box. That weighted arm hits it in the back. It's nothing that we can't modify. I told Dad, I was like, we ain't gonna run back to the shop and cut it, come back, we'll just run with it off. I've run, you know, about 100 acres a week so far without it on there. And this last 100 acres it'll be fine without it. And it was a wet enough fall, it's super easy to spot the wet spots in the field. I got a spot over there, a bunch of area grass, that was a wet spot. Wet spots have pretty much all drowned it out. Well, drowned the weed out. Look right over there, that green spot, that was a wet spot. That green spot was a wet spot. This over here was super wet. The next little spot was wet. This little spot was wet. The grass in the middle was wet. Anything with grass in it right now has grass because the wheat drowned it out. You know, one of them things. You can see it drowned out right there. It's thin right through here because it's wet through here. Was a ditch through there that I've stopped. So this is the county road on the side of that fence. The county would just come off the road and plow into the field. They would just plow straight into the field. So the county would just plow straight into the field with a road grader and let that road drain into this field. Well, since we put the fence up, they can no longer do that. It's just I'm having to slowly work at filling this ditch back in. There's another wet spot right there. So all the wheat ain't great. I'd say 90% of the wheat's really good. Then, you know, you got 10% that's crap. That's part of it, you know. Get down here where the drain's better. Wheat's a lot better down here. And the further off the edge I get, the better the wheat gets. The edge over there wasn't too hot, but then we're 4 passes in now, and it's filling up a lot better. I'm not even able to make a full pass around. I didn't last time. Probably won't be able to this time either. Still got a field over there to go cut. So we got this big field to finish. We got a small field there. And we got a small field back up front to get to. I figured we'd cut it last because I got to drop the head, hook and unhook the head to get up net. So you look right over there on the ridge, you can kind of see it. 3 little brown stripes, darker brown stripes. That's where we blew the hydraulic line in. I drove around a little bit. We'll get a better light shot when we get closer. See them over there even better. We're full. It didn't even get as far as I got a while ago. Okay. So we're coming up on it and see the dark brown strip. Looks like I blew the hydraulic line right there and I drove all the way down, made a turn, and come all the way back down, and made a turn and went all the way back up. Looks good, don't it? Looked real good. It's classy. Pretty sure it killed that weight. Yeah. Get back over here. I'll show you what my hydraulic fluid looks like on this side. Yeah, this spot right there, that's where I figured out, right there's where I figured out I had a leak. And I was like, oh man, I better stop. I ain't putting any spray out. Now it started down there. And I come this way and went like this. Come like this. Come like this. And back up. That's how that went. So. Probably messed the wheat head up. Is what it is. We'll get a little red loaded here. That way, Big Don will be back here in a little bit. He'll get a little red. And then that's full, I'll be putting some in the baby semi. You know, to keep everything flowing pretty smoothish enough. Pop-up shower's getting us, folks. We got just a little bit. Roll it over, there you go. Hey, we'll spill some on top, it'll be fine. Yep. Rain got us. Good thing I parked the truck under the trees there a little bit. Kind of kept things fairly dry, or dry enough. So the combine will get a good washing. Yeah. Check the radar. I would say we're done. Yeah, look at that. Boom, right on top of us. That's got us for today. Might not do nothing tomorrow. Look at him running to the truck. Get in there, don't get wet. So, we managed to get rained on, which is fine. That'll be 2 days not doing nothing. Back at 2, probably back at Wednesday. Yeah. I look at the water around the back of the truck. Rained pretty hard. I'll have to get my water taps this thing opened up here in a minute. But the rain will pass. You know, well, ain't the first time we got rained on. Trying to do something. We got a good bit of the wheat cut. We might be halfway on the field. Man, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Replant beans, probably? Yeah. This is most definitely need to dry out a couple of days. Well, I'm gonna sit here till it quits raining and we'll catch up with y'all tomorrow.